Yeah.
Yeah, this format's really cool.
You get 4 boosters, and then you play 30 cards. Typical breakdown is like 17 spells, 13 land.
Okay.
And I mean, that obviously can be tweaked a little bit.
Sure. Depending on what you draw. I mean, if you get a priest or something in there. We actually lost a person.
Wow.
Somebody quit the game of Magic. He said, F this.
And this isn't a live stream.
No.
So it's not out of fear.
We should totally live stream a show someday.
Apparently a lot of people are doing it, and now there's like this big uproar, like
Is it cheating?
The ethics of live streaming, yeah.
I think the only ethics of live streaming would be if you are fucking yourself if your opponents figure out that you're live streaming and they can just watch you doing it.
So me
Well, you're
urinating
the
on
one
a
that's
stack of
getting hurt
books
by
is
it,
live
right?
streaming. That's how I determine it. Live streaming to me is urinating in public.
You gotta stop that. I'm telling you.
But stop streaming or stop being alive.
Yes.
It's the only way you can feel alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
At this point, the only way I feel alive is when I'm urinating.
On a book. The only time I feel alive, I'm urinating on a stack of books. Like 4th edition books.
That's pretty
urinating
dense.
on D&D 4th edition books.
Yep.
They come out with one every few months.
What I need to do is I need to borrow the D&D Essentials book from Joe.
Why?
Because he needs to go.
Oh, that's good to go.
Target.
No, at the very end of
It's the BM manual, not the DM manual.
Okay, when they came out with the Psionics guide for D&D,
Yeah.
they introduced a mechanic that only Psionicists had, which was basically you had points that you could spend
All right.
in order to enhance abilities. So you only had
Right.
like 4 things, but then each of them had
It's
higher
like-
levels.
Yeah, it's like with the Thieves spending points in 2nd edition.
Right.
Right.
With the Essentials, everybody got that.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody could had these abilities. And I genuinely think this could very easily have made the game far more playable in the long run, because you didn't have to have as many abilities and you still had more abilities.
Sure.
And it allowed for a little bit of the crunchy number shifting of, is it worth spending one of my points now, or do I want to save it for later? That gamers love.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas 4th Ed did eventually devolve into, I do not consider these things worthy of my daily power. I will not use it on them. I used my battle ability on the big guy. Now I am going to use my at-will ability for the rest of the night.
George, you're boring our potential opponents. They're leaving
Wait,
the
we
queue.
aren't live streaming.
They know you're in here.
I'm disappointed that it's taken this long to fire. Like,
Yeah. Come on, people. It's Innistrad.
yeah.
It's Chinatown.
Really? There aren't 8 people in the world who want to play this right now.
It's kind of medicine-y.
Yeah, it's almost like Robitussin.
It's weird.
It's got a very cough syrup kind of feel.
But I think Robitussin has better side effects.
Well, it has a better aftertaste.
You do, in fact, get more of a buzz on it.
Yeah, the benefit with Robitussin is that it prevents colds. This just makes you want to get sick. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfectly.
just to get it out of my system.
Oh, we're at 7.
Oh,
We looked away for a moment.
We got trouble. right here in River City.
4.
With a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. I was just quoting the Music Man.
Oh.
If you haven't seen it, it's a great... And we just lost another fucking person.
Right, because you quoted the Music Man.
God damn
And
it.
we're back up to 7.
Oh, you people are just effing with us.
Mm-hmm. It's actually man-clad on
He's like,
his 6 other
Yeah.
accounts.
Hey, why do you have Junkie XL banned? You have a lot of friends. R.A. Robin's on. And Monastral?
Another fan, I believe.
I'm an astral.
No.
But it takes quite a bit for me to actually...
Ban somebody?
Yeah.
So what did he do?
I don't know, but if you
What,
ever
you
see
wanna ask
Junkie
him?
XL... Yeah.
Let's ask him. Hey, why did we ban you? Hey, why did we ban you?
Now, I fear that...
Because
We won't be able to get
You're
anything back
banned.
from
Right,
him.
we won't be able to see what he says, because...
You're just being a douche. Knock it off.
Alright,
God, it's like you've been drinking.
because you're banned. Well, let's unban him. Okay, let's unban him just for this.
Can we?
Add buddy. No?
He's already block user. So now he's a, a blocked buddy?
Oh. Well, that's just anticlimactic. I was kind of hoping...
Now I want to know how I can get another, like, emoticon next to his name.
How do I unblock him?
Well, he replied, but it was too racy for the internet.
Hey, junkie. No,
No,
stop!
I think he would go back to block user.
Whatever. Oh, no! Sad face!
No.
He's got all the faces!
It looks
Unblock. And unmute. Can't you unmute him? You can't unmute him. Oh, hey, look, we're going now.
That must have been the dumbest goddamn thing she did. Oh, we need to make a shirt, which is the smiley face, the confused face, and the frowny face.
I'm all for it.
Choose your icon. Okay, hold on. So, you're not allowed to say anything.
What? Wait, what?
I'm just...
No, he's not allowed to say... No, this is my deal
Should
here.
we just leave them?
Okay. No, you just stop. So we have two, what? Wait, what? Okay, this is not bad.
Suck it up, man. Yeah. Suck it up. You can take it.
You want that, don't you? You really want that, don't you?
Just have to let him be a retard. There's nothing you can do.
No, I am fine.
Okay, so this Moorland Haunt is pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's follow by color again, shall we?
Oh, we got a lot of blue.
We do have a lot of blue. We have also a lot of white. So, God, look at that, though. None of that's any good. Right? Right. None of that is any good. None of this is any good. So let's go blue-white and see what we do.
What's that? Brimstone Ball is good.
2 Delver of Secrets. We have Think Twice. Good. Cackling Counterpart. Claustrophobia. Grasp of Phantoms. No. 2 Moon Herons. And the Murder of Crows. Got the Gallows Warden, Smite the Monstrous, Mausoleum Guard, Spirit, Bellringer, not Rally, Midnight Haunting, Intangible Virtue, Closer Youth, not that.
Intangible Virtue?
So, 10 creature.
Why are you putting Intangible Virtue at?
Can I speak yet?
Creature tokens you get. No, we don't want that. You can speak.
Okay. I think you're actually in a pretty good place. Grasp of Phantoms you absolutely do want.
Really?
And...
So it slows him down?
Oh, yeah, and slows him way down.
And maybe the Sentry Deprivation?
I was going to say Geist Catcher's Rig.
Oh, yeah. There's that.
And that puts you at 17 spells.
18 spells. Well, with the land as a count.
So you have your 1 land.
Oh, we don't have enough creatures. 11 creatures?
11 creatures when you're talking 17 spells is not bad.
Okay. But the point is I've done good.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean...
So let's...
Yeah, John wanted to kill himself, but he got over it.
No, there's someone out there...
who would say...
Not someone here, but someone out there who's probably saying Geist Flame and Brimstone Volley would be worth...
Splashing in.
Splashing. But I'm not even going to say that, because we have...
We've got Claustrophobia.
Yep.
What does our curve look like?
Grass, we have Smite the Monstrous.
Our curve is sweet ass.
That's one interpretation.
How many instants and sorceries do we have?
I don't know.
If you go by creature type, it'll at the very side over there. 1 sorcery, 4
instants, and 1 enchantment.
So 5 out of 30. That's not bad. For odds for the Delver.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's not great.
I think the fact that they can be flying it trumps.
Well, okay. How about this? Given the cards we have, it's not like we have anything that really replaces them.
True.
Right. So a 1-drop 1/1, right? Even
Yeah.
if he's only ever a 1/1.
Yeah, but even if it's a chump blocker.
Right.
So how's this for the 7/5? I kind of dig that. Because the only thing, we have to worry about is
I think
blue.
we should put one card in and the rest be land.
I dig it. Okay, so let's go with
Pick our
that.
favorite card.
We're
and
at
that's what
30.
we're all in with.
Let's go ahead and submit. That's the fastest deck build ever. Booyah. You're trying to second guess me right now.
I am thinking about a couple things.
What?
Intangible Virtue,
Which I had in there.
which you had in there. The argument for it would be Moorland Haunt.
Because it generates.
It's generating tokens. However,
That's one card for one card.
right, we also have Midnight Haunting, which generates tokens, but it's still not, we're probably not having enough. I think that's probably what we go with. The Delvers I don't think are great.
Now, Cackling Counterpart is a token.
It is.
It is.
That's true.
There is that.
There is that. And Mausoleum Guard, when he dies,
True.
creates tokens.
Okay. So you want to take out one of the Delvers and put in the Intangible Virtue?
At 10 creatures.
It's a third of the deck.
Yeah. It is third of the deck. And
Well,
I mean, you could also...
that's what it looks like.
because I just like the idea that when our creatures start dying,
Yep.
and if we have our Moorland Haunt, we're bringing in 2/2 flying vigilant creatures.
We are probably trading up.
Yeah.
I dig it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Submit. All right. So we're going with this.
I wish we had one more 5-drop.
I'll put the Kinder.
No. The reason I want
Mollmeyer.
the reason I want one more 5-drop is because then we would have a perfectly symmetrical curve.
Wow.
Just move the Moorland Haunt over there. Just
Yep.
put it in the
We're
box.
calling it good.